Will do the roll call?
Bixler,
Yes.
Sutter,
Present.
Holt.
Okay, we have a quorum. Approve the minutes of the special meeting on November the 9th and the regular meeting on November the 10th. And we should have those minutes there.
I approve them, make a motion to approve the minutes on November the 9th.
All right, do we have a second?
So I can't do that because I wasn't here.
Okay, I'll second it.
Bixler,
Yes.
Sutter,
Yes.
Holder, Hudson.
Okay. Item number 4.
Do we need to do the minutes on November the 10th?
I
Oh.
can approve those.
I second it.
Okay.
Bixler,
Yes.
Sutter,
Yes.
Holder, yes.
Okay. Both those motions carried. Does any member have any reason to go into executive session at this time?
I have none.
Got none. Okay, seeing none, we will move down to item number 8. And that's discuss any possible action regarding infrastructure expansion. I have no information at this time regarding that. Does any other member have any information or anything they want to discuss?
We let a contract for them to do some work.
Yes.
Do we know if that has been done? MRF Services LLC.
Poe has not informed me that it was done. He told me they were gonna get on it, and he hasn't at this point said anything about getting it done. But I will check with him again.
Are you Sonia? Okay. Anything else? Infrastructure, I'm right here. That needs to be covered at this deal. Do you know anything we need to discuss at this time concerning that? Item 8.
Huh?
Do you know anything that we need to discuss at this time?
Regarding infrastructure?
Yes.
No.
Okay. There is no more discussion. We'll move to item 9, the finance report. Turn the floor over to Todd.
It's in front of you. So do you want me to explain? Seems to be a monthly struggle. So
Struggle.
the excess funds that are available that aren't encumbered by the accrual is $2,483.14. Our total bank balances, including the accruals, is $336,571.82. The only accounts receivable we have out is Martin Marietta's monthly $2,037.50.
We might, I emailed Rocky just a few minutes ago to see, I didn't show this to be outstanding in our books, but I don't show we're getting paid
For that last load.
no, Rocky with
Oh,
Venture.
Venture.
So he's gonna verify if they had it, so it may be that they owe for the through 2021 or whatever, then that'd be another 25,000.
2,500.
25,000.
They pay.
They pay a year.
Oh, okay. And you're saying where's that sign in?
It's not reflected in there, and I'm asking him for documentation, because I don't, it's not reflected.
Under accounts receivable.
It's not reflected in there,
Right.
is what I'm saying.
That's where it would go if it's.
That's where it would go. So I just emailed him about it.
Not on the profit and loss, I see we go from July 1 through December the 4th.
It's our fiscal year.
Okay.
It was just through the date that they were done. Starting July 1, yeah, this is starting the fiscal year.
And in the past, we've received approximately $100,000 from TIF. I guess there's no way to, maybe so far we received 5,435, am I on the right line? Maybe
We
we'll
did get
another-
a letter that gave us the estimation of what it was gonna be for this year. I think it was 100,004, something like that.
Yeah. We did get the estimation, which is as close as we can get to knowing what it might be.
I guess all of our liabilities is, where did I read that, 144, 45, 770, would that be correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And actually,
Less.
it's not gonna be that, because this is all you have, and you have it screwed up here. It's ready to be paid, and that's the last payment you have. And the only thing that you're gonna have as a liability is $43,000.
On those GO bonds, if I understood Randy correctly, we're gonna only pay half of those back? Is that your understanding?
Half the remaining balance.
I know they met and they discussed it, all the commissioners. I don't want to slept since then, thought of you, but
What he said at the last meeting was 17.5, as I remember.
okay. The main thing
Edward,
is,
you hear that? Is that what you remember?
Seems right.
they're, in part of our next meeting, we'll get clarity exactly what's going to happen on that.
So right now, you have accrued for them, to pay them, $9,375.
Right. And what is the total, let's see, Sonia?
The total would be the $43,895 plus that $9,375.
I'm down here on liabilities, where you see that 43?
Forty-
Woods
Oh, I
County
see it,
payment,
yeah.
bound payment
Yeah.
reimbursement.
I got you.
So,
So it'd be 43 minus what's accrued,
Yes.
No, it's 43 is what's,
is after the accrual.
plus the accrual is the
Is
total
the
balance.
Okay.
but the 43 is gonna be divided in half?
I don't want to speak for them without any of them here, but that's my understanding, Ed.
Okay.
We can get clarity as long as it's used for economic development.
And I guess I wanted to know if you guys wanted to go ahead and send the payment to AEC. It's your last one, and you have the funds sitting there. It's accrued.
We normally pay in December, if I'm not mistaken.
January, but if you wanted to send it, we could go ahead and send it. It's up to you. And then you're done with them.
What was the one deal you, a few months ago, you threw something out to us to think about on this AC deal, wasn't it?
Paying them back then.
Paying it back then because you had the funds,
Okay.
but now it's accrued in whole, so.
So my recommendation would be to make that payment. And I think we should draft a nice letter to them stating how much we appreciate what they've done for us and what a huge benefit that loan has been towards the rail park.
Where you looking
They would actually like to have, and maybe not Greg, but at one time Greg was asking for somebody to come and present to their board. And that might be a good thing to do on the, as a thank you and tell them where we are.
Chairman?
As treasurer, you're a man of many
for? No,
good words.
it's
Todd.
on the desk, I believe.
Whatever we need to do on that.
I'm more than happy to go if they want us to come, whatever.
Well, I was just saying, you've got such a history with it, I don't wanna.
There's other members of this board that have just as much history.
All right, Amy. So that is Todd, that's the 92,500.
Yes, I know they.
I signed in the wrong spot, I'm sorry. And I'm sure that they will, it doesn't necessarily matter right now, but we probably should, to be complete, we should get the liens released that they have on the property. It's a matter of
Right.
public record, but I don't think we've done our fiduciary responsibility without it.
So how does that work, Todd?
Well, I mean, after we make the payment and after the check clears, you know, then typically they would do that. It doesn't hurt a thing, it's not harming us in any way.
It just cleans it up.
They don't
We
have
a
to,
first and a third.
they don't have to release it, you know, but they would if we had to. Maybe it's not important, certainly don't want to cause any ill will at all, because they've certainly done wonders to make this deal, allowed us to exist. It's a huge deal, huge deal.
The initial loan was how much?
740,000. And they're not interested in doing any more, simply because on their side, they have to put money up as well. And they're not interested in doing more. Northwest Electric might be, but Alfalfa Electric is not.
Okay.
So I recommend we pay that. Back to my original, I don't know that we need a motion, it's normally to pay.
Right.
Anyway, if you want me to, I will, but my recommendation is to pay it, get it done. If this board desires me to go, I'll certainly go.
I think you would be a logical choice for me. You can make it in your schedule. If not, let me know. You can coach me.
If they want us, I'm happy to go.
And I'll travel with whoever
Okay.
to be there. Thank you. And there's no place to approve.
Right, this is just FYI.
Okay.
Now, real quick, Sonia, what, you said with Northwest Electric, you're talking about over there.
At Woodward, they do a lot of earthling stuff.
And they're,
They're
I
a
guess guess FYI for me, tell me why they would be interested in.
They're a sister branch, I mean, they're still part of Western Farmers and Touchstone Energy. They just have more experience. This was out of Electric's realm. They had never done one before. Northwest Electric does a lot of them.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
And we have good relations there. We have
It
good
would
contacts.
be for something, what would be the parameters that they might be interested in?
Infrastructure.
Well, for example, if you wanted a loan for track, or
Okay.
some industry that's wanting to move in there, we need a lagoon, or, something of that nature, it'd be infrastructure stuff.
Okay.
Then they entertain it. At least we try.
And that would be probably more likely, would that be a deal where we would match deal or
It'd be the same, it's the same program.
same as this?
Yeah.
It's a federal program that comes down that's available to rural cooperative co-ops.
And it has to come through a co-op.
Federal dollars, but they have to put up some matching, either percentage or half others. They have to guarantee a portion of it, I think.
Okay. Well, does any other member have any other questions of Todd at this time on the finance report?
I want to thank Todd again for preparing our financial report and being there for all these years. And based upon that, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Well, with the exception of all I do is sign checks, Sonia prepares all your documentation in the paper.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me that they have to ask how to read them every month.
Hey,
Thank you.
good trade. Okay, I'll make a second.
Wixler,
Yes.
Sutter,
Yes.
Holder, yes.
Okay, item number 10 is your time on the agenda, Neil.
We've been extremely busy. I'm not gonna go through the whole spiel like I told you, but we are entertaining an out-of-country company wanting to do something here in Iowa. I signed a confidentiality, so I won't talk in detail on it, but we're working with them, trying to help them make what they're wanting to do happen. Still working the GO project. Wesley has not contacted me yet on any information that they might need. And I told Stan he's probably waiting on the contract and check, which we will send out tomorrow. We've worked on
Now, tell me, what you mean a contract and a check? I didn't.
for the group, for this,
He signed it in
Okay,
yeah,
and then sent it back.
for them, the
The
marketing.
agreement that
okay.
Yeah, he signed it, and wanted Stan to make sure Stan had his name on it. So if we failed to pay, Stan would pick it up. So. But, lots of stuff going on, so hopefully some of it will stick. So, and that's it for me.
Okay. Item number 11, does any member have any new business to be brought before the board at this time?
Hey, and Neil's getting ready to take a bunch of stuff to the auditor, so.
Yeah, you guys never told me how much fun that was.
Concerning our books or?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
all the
everything.
time.
All the minutes.
End of the year.
Well, Sonia's a good hand though, isn't she? Neil?
Yeah, I sit in her office one whole day just filing. So, putting in the correct stuff.
Do you need some notes on hold for filing yet? I'm contracting you out.
Okay. Any, Todd, anything you want to share, any thoughts? Ed?
I have no thoughts.
Okay. Any remarks by our citizens at this time? Sonia? This is your chance.
I think you guys are doing great.
It's amazing with those other two members not here, Ed, how snappy a board meeting we had.
Like Todd said, you've always kind of been disappointed in that Bob Firth, but I don't know why.
Yeah, he's not on here, but
I move for
He
adjournment.
texted me and said he wasn't gonna be able to make it.
Second.